Hey guys, it's me, Little Sunshine, coming with you for another month of Terrascopes. And we are kind of doing the springtime months right now. Whether or not this is just going to count for your March or your April or the next few months is totally up to you. So I'm kind of just going to jump right in, guys. We got a new deck for the springtime. So we see here the Whimsical Tarot. Kind of childlike playfulness, getting back to simpler, not idealistic, but just simple rose-colored glasses kind of times that we want to be happy and spread as much joy as we can. So let's see how that looks for you guys. We are going to start off with Scorpio. Scorpio, this message is for you, coming from our Whimsical Tarot. A message that Scorpio needs to hear. This card more than wants to pop out. I love these cards so much too, guys. They're kind of like childhood like stories. So we have the Five of Rods here. This guy looks like he's kind of angry. He is, what is this? Is that another person he's kind of beating up on, or is he? Wow, that's really interesting, actually. He's kind of like punching a guy made out of tar, I think. So what is that kind of symbolic of? When we're reactive maybe to situations, are we, kind of, doesn't that just bring out the worst in us? So kind of a big message for me right now is to stay at that higher vibrational place. It's where I need to be. I don't need to come down for anybody else anymore. Neither should you. So that's how I think the message for Scorpio is going to be in the next few months. You don't want to give in to other people's negativity, because it's going to be that, like you're and then you're stuck into that oil yourself, or the tar, or whatever the picture is depicting. But it's very symbolic that negativity could be pictured as like this blackness on us that, it could be on our shoulders. I do Reiki, so I literally see and feel like darkness on people sometimes, where it's just like, woo, let's wash that off and start new. So, so when the unforeseen troubles kind of arise, we're going to love it. Like, love that situation. You can now look at the situations and realize that you don't have to be reactive to them anymore. We've done this lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, so you can choose a different route this time. You can choose not to look at negativity. You can choose to not be around it. You stay at your highest vibrational place possible, and then when that trickster of negativity tries to rear its head, learn from it. There's times where, there's things that I know that I would have been so reactive to before, where, not saying that I've just matured and grown so much, like an ego kind of way, but I can really identify, like, in my life where I'm like, wow, that really would have pissed me off before, but now I'm just like, like laughing about it and happy about it that it doesn't make me mad anymore, because chances are, and this is just what I've kind of figured out through life, is that those things that you're reactive to will find another way into your life to, again, test you and see if you're done being reactive to the situation. So whatever it is in your life that still makes you light up, whether it's a mom or a crazy driver on the road, if it's waiting in a line, just breathe it out. Know that we are in a timeless place, and it may seem linear sometimes when we have to wait for things, or when is this gonna end? You know, any questions like that, that it's, you know, you want things to be done quicker than they're going. Embrace the time. You know, just, we're here and love it. So don't give into that negativity in the next few months, and even in your immediate kind of spring right now, in March and April. So go forth, Scorpios. We love you. Okay, guys, so we're going to move ahead into Pisces. Pisces, we're focusing on a message for your springtime months, your March, or your April, wherever we're starting off our spring, wherever this message is getting to you. Alright, this guy wanted to come out and say hi. I try to read him backwards in the camera, and then I'm like, the Chariot! So the Chariot's a cool one. I love how it's depicted in these cards too, so it just speaks wonders through these childlike images too. Like, I just feel like, okay, does your chariot want to go this way, or does it want to go that way? So maybe you've reached a major fork in the road. I'm like, that does say chariot, right? Trying to read backwards. Maybe we've reached that fork in the road, and we don't know exactly which way we want to go. Which way, you know, are you gonna overanalyze it and go, oh, if I go this way, da 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 da, if I go this way, da 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 da, and start thinking of all the endless possibilities. Well, just know first off, like, once you make decisions like that, whole other universes branch off, and different versions of you live out that reality anyway. We're living in a Trump world right now, so that's we're living in literally this. I follow a lot of psychics, and a lot of them were predicting that that would never even happen, and it was definitely going to be Hillary. Bam! Here we are in this universe where there's nothing set in stone anymore. We can create literally whatever we want. You don't have to worry about the future or the outcomes. Go with the path that's creating the most joy for you. Jeannie wants to say hi. This is June Moon. She's here. I should have brought her when one of the past cards got the moon. June Moon says hi. But she wants to let you know too that, like, it's not so serious. Let go of that heaviness of any situation, of any decision making that needs to be done, and let your chariot just naturally flow. Let it, you know, go with the flow, go with the river of change. And don't second guess it. Second guessing is for losers. Just go with those natural instincts that led you there to begin with. If you're at a point where you're already past that fork in the road too, and now you're like looking back at it like, oh, I should have gone this way, or whatever it is. Nope, you are here. This is where you're meant to be, and I'm glad you're here. So Pisces, have a beautiful spring ahead. Months ahead of you. Let your chariot literally take you wherever you want it, because the future is unwritten and it can be whatever you want it to be. You just got to go out there and create. Okay, guys, so we're gonna finish up with Cancer. Cancer, I feel like I start with you. So guys, if you are just joining us, if you skipped ahead, Cancers, we're using the Whimsical Tarot. Sorry, I was just looking. A runner went by. I'm like ready for spring, like, yay, run, keep running. I get so happy seeing people outside and stuff. And okay, so Cancers, we are focusing on a message for you for your spring months. If you're March, April, this is your message for right now, exactly where you're supposed to be. And, oh, we got the Lovers. This picture was actually on the back of the deck, too. I love, you know, it's kind of this Beauty and the Beast. Oh, I don't know if he's a beast. Yeah, he is the Beast. So that movie just came out. Go see it. I think it did. But, so here we are. What do the Lovers look like to us? Is there this very special relationship for you right now? If there's not, maybe it's coming up. Spring brings in so much love energy. It's totally just this time for blossoming love. It's time for those intimate kind of relationships. And even if you don't feel like it'll happen, sometimes things just surprise you and they're there and you're like, wow, and you're head over heels with it anyway. So just let it be. Go with those loving relationships, and even if it's not a romantic relationship per se, love those around you more than anything else, because it'll make you happier, and then you're gonna radiate that love and attract that lover to you anyway if you want them. I've talked to a lot of people lately that have just been like, I've given up on love. I'm not looking for it. I'm not. Junie says hi. She came back. I just, I've done the relationship thing and I never want to do it again. It always leads to heartbreak and misery. And please remove those, those negative feelings from love that you want to drag from the past, because unless you are very determined to recreate the exact same relationship that you had last time that maybe didn't end well, you're gonna get it. You'll create that again. But if you don't want to create that, then don't create it. Before I met my boyfriend, I was in a jungle in Bolivia. And I just remember meditating that I was gonna meet this great guy, he was gonna be amazing, and I just remember having all these thoughts, and Junie's feeling playful, of just what he was gonna be like, and he was just gonna be this loving, amazing, caring, most healthy relationship that I have ever had, kind of relationship where you can tell that he loves himself, so it radiates into the relationship. And, I'm at a place where I've never loved myself more, through timelessness and space, that, I felt like I was radiating it, and we just attracted in each other, and it was like, boom! And it was actually 2 years ago, in the spring too. So, let your love grow and let it blossom into new and exciting things. So if you're already in a relationship, just love them as much as you can in new and exciting ways. It doesn't always have to be, let me get you flowers or let me do this for you. It's just about, find out what love means to that other person. And let it just be a give and take relationship where you guys just, equal and balance each other. And I know that there is, I always look at the planetary side too. It was like a Venus retrograde. And so be wary of this being the reverse. So the Venus retrograde, I almost forgot too, I wanted to mention it more in these cards, but it's funny that it popped up for you guys that you have the Lovers card. So always, as much as I love this, okay, so there's this one video too, say your timeline, it's already kind of written, and it was destined for you on April 12th of this year, that you had an affair or something like that with your lover, and instead of that happening, say you pass the test. So say you have all this spring love time energy, and instead of that actually happening, you get to rewrite it, and you get to choose a different path, and it can branch out another way. So don't let all that lovey, lusty energy get the best of you, because springtime and the Lovers card just in general, if it's the reverse, you have a chance to, pass it. You have a chance to change it, or, clear out anything that needs to be cleared out. So if it's a relationship where you're sitting here and watching this video and you're just feeling so much negative of just like, ugh, he's talking about, you know, my relationship that I'm in right now and I'm not happy in it. It's time to clear that out, guys. It's time to either have the talk it out, or move on. Because if you keep staying at a place where you guys are in a repetitive cycle of hurting each other or anything like that, it's not good for either of you. It's not good for the world, anything. So go out and be your best selves, because there's been plenty of, you know, love and loss in the world, and I guess you realize that that's okay, that there can be, that you have loved one so passionately and it's not there anymore, and you learn to just release the relationship. I'm hoping, guys, that you find your best love path, follow the lightness of it, follow the happiness, the joy, the loving feelings that love creates. So, wishing you all the best, guys, in your whole springtime and your right now. So, sending you with love and light, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful spring simplicity month. Love you.